2 minutes, all right?
2 minutes, that's all.
All right, Katie.
Oh, it's nothing I can't handle.
What do they want? Lift to school?
Oh, something's up. Let's stop and see. All right, you two. Why are you at school?
There's somebody down there. We don't know what to do.
Hello? You all right? Hang on, mate. Erica!
Erica's taking a 3-9er.
Right. Gems, High Street, emergency call, robbery. Sierra 1 is assigned. Any units for backup?
Sierra Oscar 577, I'm on the High Street. On the way. Police, move! Police, mine out! Mine out! Sir, I'll call an ambulance. I can do that, you stay there. Police, you all right, love?
Has he gone?
It's okay. Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm all right,
What happened?
He pushed his way in, he threw me on the floor, he started emptying the cases.
All right. Sierra Oscar 577.
Are you sure you're all right, sir? We can call an ambulance for you.
I'm just a bit stiff. Thought I'd be there till autumn came.
Well, you got those two to thank.
Yeah, mate. Can you tell us what happened?
Some bloke jumped on me, that's what. Got me post bag.
You're a postman.
Did you get a look at him?
No chance. Came up behind me, shoved me in the bushes, and pushed my face in the mud.
Is that all he took, your post bag?
And my jacket.
Leave me, please.
Polly, assistant's inside. She says she's fine. See if you can persuade her to go to casualty.
What have we got, Barry?
I told him to hang around. He was here a minute ago.
Barry? No, stand clear, please.
Katie, you didn't see a postman pass this way, did you?
Sorry.
There's nothing to see. Come on. Come on. Stand back. Yes, madam.
I was the one who called 999.
Barry! Barry! What did you see, madam?
I was walking past and I looked in the shop and I saw it. Her on the floor and him grabbing stuff from the cases.
Can you describe the man?
Well, I didn't stop to look, did I? I ran to find a phone box.
You must be able to remember something.
Well, I'd say for sure.
Anything!
Look, you did the right thing calling us, madam. Just take your time.
I mean, at first I thought it was a postman until I saw what he was doing.
He was dressed as a postman.
Well, it certainly wasn't the post they were after.
Right. We're going to be here all morning picking that lot up.
Mind back, please. Mind back. Let the lady through to the ambulance. Go on.
All right.
Step back, please.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Barry, what have we got?
One white male punched the assistant. Just about cleared the place out, Sarge.
Witnesses?
The assistant, she's still in shock. The woman who dialed 999 didn't see much. There was another bloke on the scene when I first arrived.
Yeah.
He said he was going to phone an ambulance. I told him to hang around. I'm not sure, Sarge, but I think he might have been the robber.
You let a possible suspect leave the scene of the robbery.
He was dressed in a postman's uniform. My first concern was for the woman. I only left him for a couple of seconds.
All right, Barry, it happened. I hope you got a good look at him now. Did you hear that, Sarge? Post-bank snatch on Teignmouth Road.
I was just sorting myself out when this guy in a red Fiat swings around the corner and catches my front wing. So what does he do? He only reverses, whacks it again and drives off.
A red Fiat Uno, you say?
I got the number, don't you worry.
You sure you're all right, sir?
I'm not fragile.
Sierra Oscar from 487.
Go ahead, Kathy.
Yeah, I've got a failing to stop after a damage-only accident. Red Fiat Uno, registration Echo 993, Foxtrot Lima Whiskey.
Don't touch anything, sir.
They've been through all the cases, all the good stuff.
He took his time over it.
What about the alarms, Mr. Steiner?
Ellison would have switched off the main security circuit when she came in. The cases are on an internal circuit, but the keys would bypass it.
And your assistant was on the floor and she couldn't reach the panic button.
You say you open at 9:30, Mr. Steiner. Is it normal for Mrs. Parry to be here before that?
Yes, she normally comes in at 9. But she knows not to open until I get here. She's a sensible girl.
487 receiving.
Yeah, Kathy, the car's last keeper is shown as a Mrs. Rawlings, number 3, Onslow Terrace.
Thanks, Dave. Anyone free to get me over there?
I'll get back to you.
Cheers.
It's going to be in the garage at least a week getting that lot sorted. I'm going to do that in my car for a week.
Oh, I can get someone to run you home now, if that's any help.
Home? I'm going to go to work. I'm late enough as it is.
Will you be here if I need to speak to you?
I'm going nowhere in a hurry now, am I?
Ellison?
They said I could go.
Now, we could run you home if you'd rather and send someone from CID out to talk to you.
No, let's get it over with. I want to help. I feel so awful about poor Mr. Steiner.
You're the one who was hit.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have opened the door, should I?
Don't forget to mention that he had a stocking over his head, Barry.
Very funny. How about he had an honest face? Give over.
He must have thought it was his lucky day.
Certainly wasn't Barry's.
He was dressed as a postman. What was I supposed to do?
Ask him if he made special deliveries. Give us a break, eh?
Barry, can I have a word?
Are you sure you don't want a coffee?
I'm fine. I wish everyone would stop fussing.
So, tell me what happened.
Well, like any other day, I got there at 9, switched off the door alarm, went in, locked up again behind me.
Mr. Steiner comes in later.
Right, at 9:30. Well, I was filling the cases ready for the day's trading when the postman knocked on the door.
His usual time?
Well, no, the post was already there when I arrived, but he had a package, so I thought. He couldn't get it through the letterbox.
Was it the regular postman?
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't usually see him.
So, you opened the door.
Yeah, next thing I know, he's pushing it back and barging in.
What did you do?
I must have screamed or something because he punched me and I fell on the floor. He shouted at me to keep my head down, I'd be all right, and then he started going through the cases.
How did he get into them?
Well, they were already open. Like I said, I was filling them.
Was he rushed or calm?
All I know is he seemed to take forever.
Probably gone out to the garage, get his bumper sorted out.
No, you've only gone and woken her.
Sorry, love. Can you help us? We're looking for Mrs. Rawlins.
Oh, Mrs. Rawlins? About 6 months too late.
Sorry?
Passed away, didn't she? Poor old dear.
Her husband, then?
Didn't have one. There's some couple in there now.
Did Mrs. Rawlins have a car?
Felt a lot of good it did her after her heart attack.
Any idea what happened to it?
How should I know that? Look, do you mind?
I feel a right plonker, to be honest.
It can happen to anyone.
You know what it's like? You go first on the scene, you got 2 seconds to get in, size up what's going on, preserve the evidence, see who's in.
Yeah, it's not easy. Now, can you describe him?
I had one look at him.
Anything.
Short, brown hair, medium build, about 30.
Eyes?
2. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I think they were blue.
Distinguishing features?
Well, he was sort of nondescript.
He was tall, over 6 foot, I'd have said. Big, well built. His eyes were brown. And his face was quite red, really, and his skin was, you know, what's it called, pitted.
Acne?
Yeah. He wasn't that old. 20, 25 at the most.
That's good, Ellison.
Never forget his face.
No, that's it. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, maybe Alan's having more luck with Mrs. Perry.
It's the uniform, you know. You clock it and you think he's a postman. That's all you take in.
Best disguise there is. A uniform.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll have more sympathy for witnesses in the future. You forget how hard it is.
Well, short of chasing up the death certificate, Cap, it's not a lot you can do, is there?
Problem?
I've got a fail to stop, Sarge, but the registered owner of the vehicle involved's been dead 6 months.
Next of kin.
Ah, it was an old lady, son. Yeah, living on her own.
Well, the car hasn't been reported lost or stolen.
No, Sarge.
Well, then circulate the car details and get on with something else.
So,
Cheers. Bye.
How was Mrs. Perry?
Very helpful.
Good, because Barry needs a sight test.
So what we got?
30, brown hair, medium build, Mr. Average.
Well, I've got early 20s, dark hair and eyes, tall, well built, severe acne.
We're talking about the same person.
The 999 call came through at 9:18. The area car was assigned. We followed it up with an any units call, and Barry responded from the scene in less than a minute. The area car got there about 30 seconds later.
Parry was already on the high street. Couldn't have asked for a quicker response.
Well, the robber must have been there a good few minutes. Long enough to clean the place out.
Was So the chances are Barry did walk in the action.
Couldn't there have been two of them, no?
The woman who made the 999 says she just saw one man.
OK, what about a bona fide postman who happened along after the robber had gone?
Yeah, but why would he then just disappear promptly off the face of the earth?
I've told you before. He was medium built and shorter than me.
Pockmarked skin?
Not the bloke I saw.
Well, that's what Mrs. Perry gave us.
You said yourself, Barry, you didn't get a good look at him.
I think I'd have noticed that.
Then how do we explain the difference?
Could she be mistaken?
Look, she walked up to the door and she opened it for him. She must have had a good look.
Your concern was for the victim, as it should have been.
It was 2 feet from me. He didn't have acne.
Look, we have to go with her description.
Oh, wait a minute. There's something not right here.
Yeah, it's your memory. Mrs. Perry gave us a coherent, detailed description. And quite frankly, at this point, she's the most credible witness we've got.
Thanks a lot, love.
I don't like being made to feel like an idiot.
You manage that all on your own, can't you, Barry?
It's not my fault he's ordinary looking. I'd know him again if I saw him. You try describing someone you've only seen for 1 second.
Oh, down to 1 second now, is it?
OK. That woman you were just seeing to. Tell me what she looks like.
Well...
See? You can't remember a thing about her, can you?
She was middle-aged, straight-haired, short. That is stupid.
You see?
Yeah, it's a bit different than when you're first on the scene of a crime, though, isn't it, Barry?
Too right it is.
I thought you were going out again, Barry.
Yeah, just going, Sarge. Mrs. Perry?
Oh, hello, Constable.
How you feeling?
Fine. Looks worse than it is.
Your husband coming to pick you up?
What? No, we're separated, actually.
Oh, sorry. Mrs. Perry, this man you described,
Yeah.
his skin condition, how noticeable was it?
What do you mean? I noticed it.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting at you, but I thought I got a good look at the robber too, but certain things don't seem to tie up.
Look, I told them everything I saw, right?
I know, I'm sorry.
Barry!
Sorry, forget it.
The car we ran in the sector on your home, Mrs. Perry. You all right?
Excuse me, do you work here?
Yeah.
I'm looking for James Morrison. It's about the accident earlier.
Went out, can I help?
No, I just wanted to report on our progress, or rather lack of it. I'll catch him later. Will you tell him I came by?
Sure.
Thanks.
Katie?
Yes, Barry.
Listen, when I was talking to you earlier this morning, you were writing car numbers down, weren't you?
Well, that's what I do, yeah.
Right. So which end of the street did you start from?
No.
Down there. Right, so at the time of the robbery, you must have been up there.
And I definitely didn't see any postman.
Right. So he must have gone that way, and if he went by car, you might have his car number.
Well, here they are. 9 o'clock on the dot I started.
Perfect. Can I make a copy of this? I'll be dead quick.
I've seen it. The man in the car. I was going to the Cat to get some rolls, and he went up there.
You sure it was him?
No sweat, it was him all right. I didn't see which shop he went into. I would have grabbed him but for those.
Good job you didn't.
Thought I'd wait till he come down.
How about you get back to work and let me handle it, eh? Now, what do you look like?
Jim, I've got this list of car
Barry,
numbers.
just what do you think you were doing?
What?
What? Mrs. Perry, that's what?
What did I do?
Well, 1 minute she can't do enough to help, the next she's not so sure.
Oh, that's my fault.
Look, I can do without you going around upsetting witnesses trying to save face.
Maybe it's her pretty face you can't see past, Jim.
Look, we had her all set to come back in here and work on an artist's impression until you had a go at her.
Well, doesn't that tell you something?
Yeah. I need you to stay out of this.
The robber must have escaped by car.
Well, he could have arrived after the traffic warden did the street.
Katie started at 9 o'clock sharp. The robbery was reported at 15:15.
Well, I suppose it's worth a try.
Can I help you? I'm looking for the driver of a red Fiat Uno.
No way.
It's important. It's that robbery this morning.
Yeah, like we're sitting here with nothing better to do. There must be over 40 car numbers there.
Oh, come on, Dave.
Well, you don't know how slow the system's been today.
Well, just do what you can, then.
It'll be in ones and twos.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, and as and when there's time, no promises.
I owe you one, mate.
Mr. Unwin, were you driving a red Fiat Uno registration E993FLW earlier today?
I came to work in it, yes.
Were you involved in an accident?
That? Well, I'd hardly call it an accident. We may have touched bumpers, but it was nothing much.
You are aware it's an offence to fail to stop after an accident?
But there was no damage.
How do you know, sir, if you didn't stop to see?
Dave?
Give us a chance, Barry.
Haven't you done any of them?
Yeah, about a dozen.
Thanks, Dave.
I've admitted it, haven't I? Oh, come on, I've got better things to do in my day than spend all the time trekking back and forth to my car.
I just want to see some proof of ownership, Mr. Unwin.
I've told you it was my late mother-in-law's car. I thought the wife had posted the logbook away.
Well, she didn't.
I can hardly be blamed for that.
I'm just not clear about why you drove off after the accident.
I told you, I was in a hurry. I was late.
Jim, Alan, there was a car registered to a Malcolm Perry in the High Street just before the robbery.
Oh, so? Well, presumably Mrs. Perry drives a car registered in her husband's name.
She's separated from him, and anyway, why would she park on a yellow line when she knows she's going to be there all day?
We'll ask her about it. Well, we're trying to undo the damage you did and change her mind about the artist's impression.
Yeah, the logbook was here as well. I didn't realise.
You seem in good health, Mr. Unwin.
Sorry?
Didn't have any trouble walking here.
Oh, I got this touch of angina, you know, it comes and goes. Some days it's good,
A
others...
little squash on your good days, do you? Or is it your late mother-in-law's squash racket in the back?
To have a picture of the man would be a tremendous help, Mrs. Perry.
I don't think I'll be very good at that sort of thing.
The artist will be there to help you. Look, just have a go, that's all we're asking.
It's just... I've just had enough of the whole thing.
But it wouldn't take long.
I'm sorry.
You've been very helpful, Mrs. Perry, and we appreciate it. Maybe if we could just ask you a couple more questions while we're here.
Of course.
I take it you travelled to work by car?
I wish.
How'd you get to work today?
Bus, as usual.
Do you know anyone called Malcolm Perry?
My husband. His strange husband.
Lives in the area, does he?
No.
Nearby?
He lives in Sunderland, actually.
Was down visiting then?
Look, we're getting a divorce. I haven't seen him since I moved back down here.
How long ago was that?
About a year.
We have evidence that his car was in the High Street this morning. Now, why would that be?
I don't know.
Bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. You either have to park 10 minutes away or spend 18 quid a day down a multi-storey.
This is not a trivial matter, Mr. Unwin. Apart from fraudulent use of a parking permit, you failed to stop at the scene of an accident, and you failed to notify the DVLC of change of ownership.
I didn't see it was harming anyone.
The orange badge scheme is for people with a genuine mobility problem, Mr. Unwin. Like that young lad whose car you just put off the road.
This way, please.
Barry, you didn't run a CRO check on Malcolm Perry, did you?
No, but it'd be my pleasure.
And maybe see what Sunderland LIO have on him as well, eh?
I take it Mrs. Perry's not come back in to do an artist's impression.
Was he violent, Ellison? Is that why you left him?
You mean, did he hit me? No.
Did he threaten you?
Yeah, all talk and no action. That was Mal.
What do you mean?
But what has this got to do with anything?
Look, Ellison, we are trying to help you. We are trying to understand.
Understand? Explain it to me when you do, because I certainly don't understand.
Well, understand what?
How things turn out.
Why did you keep your married name when you came back down here, Ellison?
Such a final step.
But you'd left him.
I thought it might make him fight back, get his act together.
And did it?
Should have known better. He couldn't even sell the house. Couldn't even manage that on his own.
That's a common enough problem these days.
Oh, yeah, the times we live in. Mel's favourite tune. When he lost his job, when he couldn't get another one, when we got into arrears, all he did was sit there saying, you know, it's not my fault, it's the times we live in.
Hard on you.
I couldn't make him see that things don't come to you. You've got to go out and make them happen. And this is what he comes up with. Look, he just turned up. He said he's going to hurt me if I didn't go along with it.
He's offered to give you a lift to work while your car's in the garage.
I've got friends, thanks. But that's not the point.
The Independent.
No, it's not someone else's choice of music on the way in.
There's certainly no love lost between them.
Why would she go along with it? Go to so much trouble to cover up for him?
Well, he did clout her.
She's not afraid of him. The way she talks, he sounds like the wimp of the year.
Or could she be framing him? Revenge?
One more go before lunch.
How did he know you'd be alone in his shop, Ellison?
I must have mentioned it.
I thought you'd had little contact.
It's not exactly the sort of thing that comes up in general conversation.
Look, maybe he's been watching the shop, I don't know.
Can you see our problem with all this?
What's he saying?
We haven't spoken to him yet. But we will, Ellison.
You see, what I can't understand is why you went along with it when you despise him so much.
To be rid of him.
To pay him off.
I just wanted to be shot at the whole mess. Him, the house. All that's left between us, a £10,000 debt. I mean, how'd you carve that up in a divorce settlement?
Must be some arrangements you can make.
All the money we poured into that house. Where's it gone? How can this happen? It's not fair.
Nor is stealing, Ellison.
Stupid, useless fool. I should have known he messed this up like everything else he's ever done.
Oh, I don't know. There was some brains behind it. The postman ruse, the misleading description, the injury to your face.
That was his idea. Make it more convincing.
Well, it certainly did that.
Didn't have to hit me so hard.
The joys of married life.
Let's see if Malcolm Perry's got home yet, shall we?
Nothing on Perry.
There's always the first time.
What's happening?
They were in it together, or rather, he was doing as he was told.
I knew it. Yeah, DC Carver, Sunhill CID. We're trying to locate one Malcolm Perry. Description: short, brown hair, medium build. Address?
What happened to his acne?
Well, cleared up very suddenly.